Well, hi there, morning. Bit of a cold one this morning, about 3 degrees. Just arrived at this morning's location. Not too sure about this one, whether it was a good decision to come this morning or not, but hey, I'm here, let's crack on. This morning's location is one of my favourite places to come if you're looking for mist. Travel all around the lakes quite frequently in South Lakes, and obviously mist adds a great deal to photography, and if you see any of my social media feeds, you'll see I do take a lot of shots with mist. So this is one of my top 10 go-to places if you are looking for mist. So where am I? Let me show you. Esthwaite water. Da, da, da. Well, good morning. You probably hear the ducks quacking in the background. Nice and still this morning, good reflections. Some potential with this crack on the skyline here. If the sun comes through, this could be really nice. There is a bit of mist lying low on the water, which is one of the ingredients to add some atmosphere to the scene here. Reason I like coming here, you've got fishermen on boats, you've got reeds, you've got trees. It's one of the go-to places for mist, and all in all, the combination of all them things mean it is a top place for landscape photography in the mornings. Well, it's starting to kick off now. Ooh, look at this peachy sunrise behind me, absolutely beautiful. Got these lovely reeds and it's soft and misty in the background. Just a little bit of low-hanging mist, really nice soft conditions. Beautiful conditions. Only going to last for about 10 or 15 minutes though, so I'm going to have to crack on. I'll get the drone up, get some footage and see if we can go around, and I'll show you some more compositions as we move around. But beautiful. Well, just developing lovely. Got some lovely colourful sunrise this morning. Got some lovely pink hues in the sky here. These lovely reeds in the foreground. We're gonna have a couple of fishing boats out shortly because the fishermen are about to set off. So all in all, some lovely start to the day. I'm just going to work my way around, show you some different compositions. I may cut into some pictures I've taken here previously in better conditions, or in conditions where I've only had 10 or 15 minutes of ideal conditions this morning, so I may cut to some pictures I've taken here previously just to show you the potential of this place. But I tell you, it is amazing first thing in the morning. Okay, so I've walked out of the car park away from the main sort of boathouse where the boats are moored, and follow the natural path through the woodland. You go through some wooden broadwalks, and you come to some natural pullings, and this is the first one really. I've had some really nice shots here. It's lovely tones to the sky at the minute. Probably can't see, but there's some fishermen out fishing on boats a little bit further down. I'm going to crack the long lens out and see if I can get some nice shots. I'm just waiting for them to come into a nice position near the peninsula, where they should make quite a nice composition. Hopefully by the time they get there the sun will have come over and lit them up and give us a bit of a nice shot. I'll also cut to a couple of shots I've taken from this exact location when I've been here, when there's been a bit more mist, so I'll cut to a couple of shots of that as well, just to give you an idea what the potential is for here. Right guys, when you come through the woods, you come to this sign, red squirrels. Basically once you get to this point, you've got an option on the path to just continue in the woods, but it goes to virtually a dead end, or you just come back out onto the road at the back of the tarn. What I'm going to suggest is you probably want to go up here and bear left, because if you just cross down the road a little bit further, there is a path that comes back up the other side of the water. Ooh, some nice mist over here. Okay folks, just walked over the little there's a little bridge with the river going that way. You come over to this little set of steps going down, and we head across this direction to get round the back of the water. Okay, so this is the first place I've stopped at. There's a gate to just pop through. Got a lovely little peninsula here, loads of reeds, some lovely autumn colours. The light's not brilliant, but some nice tones in the sky, really nice sort of blues and sort of yellowy tinge to it. It's photographically quite nice, I would think. Not perfect conditions, but you know, you very rarely get perfect conditions. This is a standard sort of landscape day really. We can crack out some really nice images, not world beaters probably, but some nice quality images. So beautiful foreground interest, lovely opportunities, and still some mist hanging about, quite a few swans and wildlife to maybe try and capture in your shots as well. So really plenty of potential. The other thing is, as you're walking along the fields here, there's some options when it's misty to shoot some trees in the fields. And again, I'll cut to a couple of shots I've taken previously when it's been really nice in the fields here. So as you're wandering down the back here, never forget to look over your shoulder, because you never know what the sun will be doing behind you. Some cracking opportunities. Right, I'll wander along and show you a couple more setups a bit further down. Yeah, as you work your way around, there's several gates that come down. You just have to pop down into the path by the water, and you get some of these nice little scenes. Just behind me here, you've got like a lovely tree line with a boat, some nice peninsulas, and as I pan around here, I'll just pan the camera around. You get it's like a little island here as well, which is quite nice in mist. It gets isolated. Looks really nice. You'll know from some of my previous videos that's one of the things I look for. Okay, you'll see now as you get down here, we've on the backside completely different again. I mean, it's probably past its best conditions now. but you get the idea. These lovely tree peninsulas with layers of mist in the background. What I'll do is I'll crack the big lens out. I'll try and take a couple of shots just to give you an idea. I'll also pan to a couple of shots I've taken from this location previously where the mist has been a little bit better, just to give you a real idea with a bit of colour and a bit of mist. You know, just the potential of this place is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I'm now around the back on the opposite side to where I parked up this morning. You may be able to see the car in the background on the other side of the water. This is as far as I've explored today, and probably there is a little bit further up, but filming wise is probably where I'm going to stop. So I've done basically the southern half of Esthwaite water. There's loads of peninsulas, you've got some more reeds, you've got lovely autumn trees at the minute. We're just at the end of October. So please, a brilliant place to come, really good for wildlife photography. There's an osprey here when the season is right, and you can regularly see people coming to photograph the osprey fishing. Loads of ducks and geese and fishermen to provide some interest to your photography, and just a wonderful landscape, and one of my favourite places. Esthwaite water, get it on your list. Okay guys, here's the map. Esthwaite water is located to the south of Hawkshead, or if you were travelling north from Newby Bridge, you just travel north towards Hawkshead and you'll find the water on your right hand side. The parking is indicated at this parking location at the south end of the water. Be warned guys, the car park is pay and display and they are extremely exuberant in enforcing the parking. From the car park there is an obvious footpath, and this is the route that I followed in the making of this film. Finally, this place indicates the final peninsula that was shown in the film. You can walk up to here and get some interesting perspectives from there too. Well, hi guys, end of episode 3. I'm cracking on with these now, getting through them thick and fast. Next week's episode, somewhere much closer to home, and probably a bit of controversy. We'll have to see what that's all about in the next film. Until then, have a good week, and if you're out with the camera, good luck with the conditions. See you next time.